Hi, welcome back. I am Nisha. In this session, we are going to talk about how to copy a string from one variable to another variable without using any library functions. Normally, we can copy one integer value to another variable by using equal to operator, right? But in C++, string copy is not possible through equal to operator. So how we can copy this? So we want to depend on the string functions, string library functions. So without using that itself, how we can copy it? So let's see. So copy the string from one variable to another variable. So before getting to C++ program, let's see what are the important points to do for this. So the first point is declare two character arrays. So we need two variables, one for input and the other one for copying. So declare two character arrays with maximum size for the string. Then the second step is input a string in one character array. We can choose one for inputting. So here for example I used str1 and str2, and in str1 we input a string. Then the third step is copying. But copy is not possible by putting equal to operator. So normally we can say str2 is equal to str1. Is it? This is the way of copying. But in C++, equal to operator will not work with string. So what to do? Use loop for copying each letter of the first string to the second string variable. And the loop will end when it reaches on the null character, that is /0. So why we are using loop here? We want to copy each letter by letter we want to copy from str1 to str2. str1 of 0th position, the letter of that position we want to copy to str2 0th position. Like that we want to copy all the letters one by one. The same process is repeating there, copying process, letter by letter. So we need a loop. So from the 0th position to the /0 position, we want to copy it from str1 to str2. So this is the main step for copying. So after that, print the second string variable. Now all the letters are copied in str2, we can print it. So this is the way of copying. Okay, now just see the example here. str1 is the variable, computer science is the word, so 16 letters are there and the last letter is /0. Okay, and one more array we declared, that is str2, that is blank now. Then after the fourth step, the all letters will copy to str2 variable. Now let's see how we can do this in C++ program. Okay, now we can check the C++ program, how we can copy the string. So the first step is we need to include the header file. So first one is #include iostream.h. Then the next one is using namespace std. The next is we are beginning the program, so int main. Then the next point is we want to declare two character arrays, means two string variables we need to declare it. So here character str1 of maximum size I put 50, comma str2 50 size, then semicolon. So we declared the character array. The next step is what? Yeah, we want to input a string. Is it? For inputting a string, we need to give a prompt. So how we can give? By using cout statement. So cout enter a string with colon I put as prompt. Then the next is we want to input a string. For inputting which statement we can use? Yeah, gets or getLine we can use it. For gets we need to include a header file here. So we didn't write any header file. So under iostream itself there is a string input function. Is it? What is that? cin.getLine. Yeah, we can use that one. cin.getLine. In which array we are going to input? str1. Okay, str1, comma maximum size is 50. So this is the way of inputting. Now the next step is we want to copy that str1 string to str2. str2 is blank now. So we want to copy all the letters to str2. We can't copy directly by putting equal to sign, is it? So we need a loop. So for loop is using for copying the letters. So the first time we want to initialize the variable I is equal to 0. It's an integer because we want to move from the 0th position to the ending position. So which letter is the ending position? The string ending letter is /0. Yeah. So from the 0th position onwards we want to move on. So just see the for loop style. For then in bracket int I is equal to 0 initialization. Then str1 of I. So str1, the first string of I means of 0th version, not equal to /0. Is it equal to /0 or not? We are checking there. Is it /0? If it is not /0, that means there is a character. Is it? So we want to do what? Yeah, we want to copy that character to str2. So how we can copy that? In the str2 zeroth position, we want to copy the str1 zeroth position letter. Understood? str2, we want to copy all the letters of str1 to str2. So the first letter is moving to str2 now, copying to str2 now. So str2 of 0 is equal to str1 of 0. So how we can write that one? Yeah, see, str2 of I, first time I is 0 is equal to str1 of I is 0 here. So 0th position to 0th position. Now the next is updation part, I plus plus. So we are moving to the next letter, second letter. Then again checking, is that letter is equal to /0 or not? If it is not equal to /0, copy that letter to str2. So str2 of 1 is equal to str1 of 1. So like that we can copy all the letters of str1 to str2. Okay. If str1 is at /0 position, the loop will end there. Okay. So we are executing the loop till when it reaches on that /0. So but just see in str2 we didn't store any /0 because if str1 is equal to /0, we are not copying that str2 of I to str1 of I. Is it /0 we are not copying. So we want to write it separately to set the /0 at the end of that string. Otherwise, the computer doesn't know the string is ending or not. So the ending character is /0. Then only the string will complete. So after executing the loop, we want to set that /0 at the ending portion. So see the point, the statement str2 of I means the last position. The last position is equal to /0. So we are assigning the letter. Now the string is complete. Understood now? So here the for loop is copying all the letters from str1 to str2. So I is equal to 0 onwards we are starting and we are using I plus plus statement till /0. When it reaches on that /0, we can stop the loop. Understood? And at end, we want to set that /0 at the ending of that str2 of ith position. Got it? Now how we can print that str2? Yeah, by using cout statement, we can directly print the copied one. So cout, the copied string is str2. So all the letters are copied in str2 now. So it's very simple, right? Only one for loop is needed for copying all this. So now we can end the program. Got it? Okay, now we can see the structure and the example. See, str1, this is the array, and we input computer science that string. You see, 16 letters are there, and the last letter is /0. Now one more string is there with empty, is it? That is str2. So str2 with blank space. Now we want to use the loop for copying. So first I is equal to 0. Yeah, I is on 0 now. Now if it is on 0, if it is not equal to slash 0, we want to copy that letter to here. So here C, the letter C, we want to copy to str2 the 0th position. So str2 of I is equal to str1 of I. So that means C will copy there. Understood? Now we are moving the I position to the 1, index number 1. So see I plus plus. So I is incrementing there. I plus plus. So I is incrementing. So I is focusing on str1 of I and str2 of I. So str2 of I is equal to str1 of I. So 1 is the index number there. So the letter O will copy to str2. So O copied. Now the I is incrementing, I plus plus. So after the statement, updation part. So I plus plus. So I will move on to the index number 2. Now it is not equal to slash 0. So str2 of I is equal to str1 of I. So letter M will copy to str2. Then I is incrementing again. So now it is 3. The letter is P. So P want to copy here. So str2 of 3 is equal to str1 of 3. So P copied. Now I is incrementing to the 4th position. So I plus plus. So we got the 4th letter. 4th position, 4th index number. That is letter U. So we want to copy there. So str2 of 4 is equal to str1 of 4. So the letter U copied. Now again I is incrementing to the 5th position. Now the letter is T. T we want to copy here. So T copied. Now I is incrementing to the 6th position. The letter E. So the E copied. Now again R. The letter R on 7th position. So that also copied. Now I is incrementing to the 8th position. See 8th position, it's blank, but there is space. Space also a character. So we want to copy that space here. So str2 of 8 is equal to str1 of 8. So that space will copy there. Now the letter is S. So I is incrementing to 9th position and it's checking is it slash 0 or not. It is not. So copy that letter to 9th position. So S is copied. Now next is on 10th position. Yeah, so 10th position, that is also not slash 0. So str2 of 10 is equal to str1 of 10. So C, the letter C will copy there. Letter copied. Now I is incrementing to the 11th position. Now the letter I is there. So I will move to copy to str2 to 11th position. Now again I is incrementing to the 12th position. So letter E is there. So E we want to copy to str2. Now I is incrementing again. So 13. So letter N is there. So N we want to copy to str2. Now the I is incrementing to the 14th position. So 14. C is the letter there. C we want to copy there. So C copied. Now I is incrementing again. So now we are on the 15th position. The last letter. Is it? Yeah, this letter will copy to here. So copy it. Now I is on last letter. Last letter means there is no letter. That is slash 0. So here see str1 of I not equal to slash 0. If it is not equal to slash 0 then only it will copy to str2 of I. But it is equal to slash 0. That means the loop is ending now. Because see I is on slash 0th position. So the loop will end. str2 of I is equal to str1 of I will not work. So the loop is ending there. So we are moving on to the next step, that is str2 of I is equal to slash 0. We want to set this letter there. Is it? Then only the string will end. So we want to copy there. But I is on 16th position, right? Yeah, here we want to assign that letter slash 0. Now we are setting /0 there. Understood? Yeah. Now all the letters copied in str2. Now the next statement is, see how the copied string is str2. So just see the output screen. Yeah, the copied string is computer science. Understood now? So this is the way of writing, copying the string from one variable to another variable. So letter by letter we are copying here. Understood? Okay. Okay, the same program itself we can check with the strcpy function. Okay, there is a library function strcpy. So how we can copy that string from one variable to another variable by using strcpy. Let's see the C++ program. Okay, so first we need to include the header file. So the first header file is iostring. Then the second header file. Second header file means for strcpy. For this function, we need to include a header file. That is string file. Okay. So in Genie, we can write it as C string, or in Turbo string.h. So string is the header file for using this. Then the next is using namespace std. Then we can begin the program. Then same like we want to declare two character arrays. So character str1 with 50 size, str2 with 50 size. So two arrays, character arrays we declared. Then next is we want to input a string. So prompt given enter a string. So we are inputting by using cin.getLine function. Then in str1 comma 50. So we are inputting a string in str1. Now let's see how we can use that strcpy. Okay, so this is the new statement here. See this strcpy, then in bracket str2 comma str1. Only this statement is enough for copying from one string to another string. So str2, where you want to copy the string, that is the first parameter. So strcpy, then in bracket where you want to copy that variable name first, that array name first, then put comma, then the string. Which string you want to copy? That is str1. So here after executing this statement, the value in str1 will copy to str2. The whole string will copy to str2. With the /0 it will copy it. So only with the single statement we will get whole string in str2. Okay, so now we can print the str2 string. So the copied string is str2. The program is ending there. Clear? But without using strcpy also it is simple. Only one for loop is needed. But only to remember that /0. We want to set that /0 at last. Okay, so let's see that example here. str1 with computer science. This is the string we input here. Now str2 is there, that is blank now. By using strcpy bracket str2 comma str1 means at a one click itself we will get all the letters there with /0. See, the last letter /0 also is there. Understood? Yeah. So the output is, the copied string is computer science. Clear? So this is string copy. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed this session. We'll see you in the next session with some other programs, C++ programs. Okay. So till then, take care. Bye. Thank you all.